Yeah, but I
When
believe
you
you would
start
have won it
wasting money
fully,
and
Ernie,
feeling,
but it's okay. It's over.
I just wanted it over with. I wanted it over with, where I
I
could
don't
sign my
blame you.
contract.
Can't believe
You're
So that
robotic
don't affect
again,
my
Ernie.
record hardly or at all. So I mean,
There we go. You're not robotic anymore.
people are
Now he
saying
needs.
that, so now he needs to win the van issue. And
is that
He's
better?
already won that.
this is the van issue, yes. Yeah. And he didn't plead,
So
he pled guilty to, it wasn't, they changed the charge to disorderly conduct. He didn't plead to the other charge.
now,
Ha, 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 ha.
I could use a winter chicken dinner. You
You
it's
deserve
done.
biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy.
Awesome, Ernie.
This is like too
Awesome.
good to be
I'm
true.
glad it's over.
This is too good to be true.
Because he just wanted it over. Just kidding.
I wanted it over. Before all that bullshit and
Be Melissa.
all that bullshit and everything that was going on, and everybody was like, "Oh, he's going to get all this time. He's going to get this. He's going to get that." That put so much damper. That put a lot of damper on everything I had in store, everything that I was working to build up, and I put it on hold. I put it on hold because I was like, I don't even. It just makes me sick to think. I don't have no. I just don't even have the inspiration to even do it now. But now, when I knew when that prosecutor said we're going to amend this charge, that was just like, whoa. That was like crazy.
And some of all this interference could have had a hand in what happened, maybe the outcome.
Now, I'm gonna put it on there. I'm gonna put it all on there. I'm gonna put it all on everything.
Uh-huh.
Because I ain't got
They
much
said
time.
he's not supposed to.
Yeah, I can't talk
Go
about
ahead,
nothing
Ernie.
else. I can't talk. I ain't wanting to talk about nothing else. I told him I'll make an announcement and be done with it, and I'm not going to bring it back up. It's moving forward. It's time that we really get stuff going. We really get stuff going, and we do it the right way. The channel, like I said, can now peacefully change over. It can peacefully change over. I can now introduce the 69,000 subscriber channel that's already built and ready to go. I can do that, and I don't have to feel bad about it. I don't have to feel bad about any of it. I can talk about my Patreon account that I've got going right now that nobody knows about that's already connected in.
Mm-hmm.
So once this YouTube connects to monetization, it gets monetized. My other channels that you don't know about will be hooked to it, and they'll also be monetized as well, which I've already got the charts on what it's already making, and I think it's just going to be great.
Okay, so they're linked together?
They will be. If I link them right now, it's going to show that I've got one linked. And then it gives my channel.
Do you want to tell us about what that other channel's about, or not yet? Is it a surprise?
Yeah.
Oh, we lost you.
Ernie cut out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, Ernie. You deserve it. It's awesome. You deserve to be free of all this crap.
We'll let you know when we can hear you again. I was interested in the other channel.
Hey, Gray, you paid for what? What did you pay for, Deb? Gray Bale. Sarah, are you still there?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I remember Deb being in the group, and I also
he's
remember
back into using Summer Wells' name. See, that's what this is all about. It's been like this for years. Ever since Summer went missing, him and the racetrack. It's all about the money and the views. He don't know anything about Summer Wells.
I don't know about
if he
the other
did,
thing.
he would have done turned it in.
Yeah, you know what's really sad is that these people have been giving us hell for months and months and months, especially Ernie. And now,
and drama
now it's over.
Go on.
He's not going to jail like
you
they
accept everything he
so
does.
they can take it and shove it straight up their asses.
You shove it
done
up
with
your
these
ass.
trolls. I'm over it.
I'm over it too. Over you fucking scammers.
Yes.
Over
Please
you
keep
taking
them off
up for
panel
every
now.
fucking body.
Ernie, if you can hear me. There's no need for these people.
Well, it's not.
Let's make them.
They're just going to be mad.
Let's make them completely irrelevant now.
And I hope nobody bought plane tickets to go to court on Friday. Maybe you're eligible for. Maybe you can get a refund.
Oh no, we ain't done yet.
Oh no, Sarah, don't give them no ideas. They deserve to lose that money.
Leave Summer's name out of your mouth.
Yeah,
they ain't nothing but a bunch of hateful, spiteful, vile people.
He did go to court, though, and it sounds like Ernie, he's still out. Can't hear him. Must be in a dead zone. Ernie did.
Yeah, it's possible.
Hey, Shar.
Snuggle time. What, Linda?
I'm sorry about that, Deb.
Oh, Drama T's okay with everything Ernie does. He ain't got shit. He's back into blaming people again for Summer Wells, trying to get them views.
Ernie fell off. It's just me and you, Sarah.
Oh, he actually did fall. Okay, so we have to wait till he
He's
hopped
probably
on.
over here watching me, and I don't give
them a little recap, or just for the people coming in, or should we wait for him?
Well, you should probably wait for him because he knows what he can say and what he can't.
Yep.
So let's just leave it.
Yep. He said it for years already.
There's times things can be spoken and times when they can't.
Mm-hmm.
So
just have a wait.
Let's just let Ernie have his right to gloat.
Oh, that's hard. Sorry about that, Deb. That sounds so painful that I can't imagine.
What happened?
Oh
no, that's not good. That is not good, Deb.
That is not good, Deb.
That's right, Cracker Jack. You tell him. You hear that, troll? Boom. Ernie isn't going to jail. Sarah, you there?
Exactly. Just kidding.
Trying to watch some.
He ain't over the fucking.
I know there's people streaming. So if anyone is.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, he's back.
Now we can.
There's some new people wondering.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about. Go ahead. Okay, well, I mean, here's the thing. I had to come off. I had to get off panel, but we're not going to talk about no more court stuff. We're not going to talk about that no more. It's behind us. There will be no more trolls allowed on panel.
Excellent.
Fluffy,
done.
You fucking tattletale.
It's a zero tolerance. Zero tolerance.
Who gives a fuck who's in my chat?
Now.
Oh, good. That means we get to whack them with our wrenches.
They will make a request. If they want to change sides, they will make a request in writing in the email.
God damn, look at this.
And all those requests will be forwarded over to somebody to look at. Then and only then will they be given a StreamYard link
this bullshit
to come up and talk. That's the way we're doing it now.
I like pre-screened. That's what I'm talking about. Can I ask you something, Ernie? Like when that guy that came on earlier, we were actually trying to conversate. The guy that came on so angry and was rude to you. I won't say his name or anything, but the person that invited you on a panel.
I don't know, Moose Knuckles.
I was hoping you would not.
No.
Because that was rude, and I feel like he just wants to use you for content.
That's it. They want to come over here and try to drag me over to their side. No.
Mama T thinks it's okay for everything Ernie does, you see. I guess watch this video, guys. I'll go back to Ernie in a minute. Watch this. She's okay with this. Watch this. I bet they ain't dropped all of them. I bet they ain't dropped all of them. He can say what the fuck he wants to.
Jimbo married a 12-year-old when he was 17. You got me. Told you I'm not gonna lie about it.
She's okay with that, guys. She's fucking okay with that. How can you be okay with that? I bet you they didn't drop all of them. I bet you your ice they didn't drop all of them. Let's go see what he's saying.
Or we see what they are. If they want to be on panel, they will submit a written request, and it will be reviewed, and it will be either granted or denied.
Here he goes. Next, he'll be wanting
Must say like 95%. Terrorized.
he'll be wanting driver's license
because
and
so many
stuff
people
again.
flip flop and then they flop flip.
Flip flop flop flip. Flippity flop flop.
And then the next thing you know, they flip flop so hard sometimes they straddle the fence. They ride that son bitch to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them even like
Donna,
it. So they want to take pictures.
Donna, yes, it's over. It's over.
It
He
ain't
already
over.
said
I
that.
guarantee
It is
you it
over.
ain't fucking over. David, who are you?
Dust in the wind. I like that. I'm actually hearing that in my head right now. That's the song to the trolls.
Every
Dust
time
in
he
the
gets
Wind.
down,
So there's another side that's happy with that.
he wants to bring Summer's name up.
We will
Yes,
be
what's
partnering.
that?
I put it on hold. I've said it many a times, we're gonna partner. We're gonna go to different places and we're gonna go down into those tunnels.
Oh, I like it.
We're gonna go into some places that's very, very
Fluffy,
serious.
shut the fuck up.
And I'm gonna try my best to stream every bit of it. But that's later. That's later on. That's later on.
When I saw the hat, I was kind of feeling like that, and it was pretty interesting last night and intense. It's just my phone died, but I'm enjoying our conversations. I had a feeling you were going to get back at something like that.
So Jamie's against me, huh?
Well, yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't really understand why. He just doesn't like all of us, I guess. I don't know if it stemmed from you or
I don't know.
it's a weird situation, I guess. You know, we were just doing our own thing, and next we knew some people were coming in to tell us that. And when some people went over to ask, is he all right or anything, he just wasn't talking to us. So.
Well, Jamie has a right to choose who he wants to be friends with. Jamie has a right to choose whether he eats that hamburger, whether he pounds that grease on his heart. He has a right to choose that.
Burgers in the chat.
Yeah, yes. And Jamie,
Won't you talk like you got a dick in your mouth, Marty? You get some good internet service.
I haven't. Look, I only mentioned one thing about Summer Wells, and I'm not mentioning nothing else about Summer Wells. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Do you see Summer Wells in my title? No, you do not.
Well, even earlier, like when people said that, it doesn't matter. Go across all of YouTube. How many people do have it? Why would you just?
Well, the only reason I put it in there, earlier, is because I tell about.
You're a fucking liar. You said,
Tell
Danny,
about my
justice for Summer
as I
Wells.
thought through
Or
the
you
night.
was in
The rest of
Gatlinburg.
it, I don't do it. I ain't
They're
doing it now.
coming back
So.
out.
It was part of our
You
conversation. You
dumb
have that.
fuck.
That's my point. You can't go around and
Hey,
teach
Queen,
people
how
with
you
their
guys
words.
doing?
You can write
This
anything you
motherfucker
want.
can't keep his lies straight.
So can everybody. You know what I mean? Nobody
He just
can tell
brought
you
it
what
up
you can
in
write.
this live.
You're cutting off, Sarah.
Oh, I am too.
Now,
Hey ho.
you were
off
for a
and-
I
second.
guess
I think we
I
all
guess
are
they're
off and on,
trying to
whatever's
hack
going on,
again.
you know.
I was
Well, it's the
watching
service too.
Drama T's
True.
fucking chatting, and she's accusing people of hacking and everything. They're so fucking ignorant, dude.
So here's what we need to do. Everybody needs to build our channels.
Ernie, you
up.
wouldn't
We need
fucking
to
come
build
out
our
from
channels
hiding, you
up.
dumb fuck.
Can you guys hear me good?
Mm-hmm.
We need to build
you're
our
supposed to
channels
be
good.
this and that, you dumb
We
fuck.
need to build them up. We need to build. It's gonna come down.
You know who to
It's
fuck
gonna come
with and who
down
don't.
to
You
good
go
versus
after
evil.
people you cannot find. You
Can
go
y'all hear
after
me?
people.
Yeah, most. Oh, I forgot about that.
I wonder
Guys,
how
here's the
old
fact
Mama
of the
T's
matter
boyfriend
is,
is. 12?
Every one of us, we have two
10,
wolves
11?
inside of us. We have a black one, we have a white one, an evil one and a bad one, okay? Or an evil one and a good one. And they're constantly fighting inside of us. The way we choose the winner is the one we feed the most. The winner is going to be fed. So why feed trolls? Think about it.
You're the biggest fucking troll around, you little dirtbag.
Rap from now on will be known as Map.
Oh, God.
Hmm.
You don't
Matt.
even know their fucking names. You can call
Match.
me by my name, little bitch.
Map. M-A-P. Map.
Okay. I thought you said rat.
And no, we're not talking about the minor attractive person. Come on now.
I thought you said rat.
So Map.
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 Exactly, Jamie
That's
Lynn.
even better, I believe, right?
For the
The
Explorer,
motherfucker
the
claims to
map,
be this
the
and
map.
that.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
He got on his own fucking channel today.
Sure. He's the map. He's the map. He's the map. Map.
He got
map.
owned.
You say so.
He bowed down like a little bitch.
Good deal.
Good deal. This with this robot crap.
Let me guess, they're trying to hack you. Again.
Amber.
They're trying to hack.
So
That's
now
what they'll
look,
be
I've been
saying.
on here. I've been on here long enough, guys. I was in here all day today. All day today I've been on.
Sure.
So here's what we're going to do. Tonight, we're going to do a special. We're going to have a special. And we're going to start one by one, undoing everything that needs to be undone.
Here we go.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent.
With that being said, we'll be getting recommendations. I'll be posting the recommendations. You see, there was a time
Oh.
when men and women took up a great fight to protect the children.
You ain't
They left their
protecting
homes.
nobody. Why didn't you protect
Not knowing if they'd ever come back.
Thelma and
We,
why
the
didn't
people,
you
will
protect
protect
that
the
other
children
girl,
at
Ernie?
all
You're the great
costs.
bounty hunter.
Thank you guys for coming on panel. Thank you. And tonight, get ready. We're going to have a little bit of a live, and we're going to start undoing everything that was done. All the laces that was tied will now be untied.
Oh, bullshit.
And we will do it at all costs.
Gamer guy called
time?
you
If
out
you want
right
to,
away.
if you want to donate. If you don't. Probably about 8 or 9 o'clock.
Okay, but you have to like my channel too, because I don't think you're on mine.
I will. Send me a link
Oh,
on Facebook.
God.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'll promote your channel on with that too.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let's go grab us hey Jamie, I'm gonna go grab me a big fat ass hamburger. I'm gonna bite it, that cow. Arr!
Motherfucker, you wouldn't come out and have
Throw
no
some
burger with
burgers.
me. Why,
Well, you
Ernie?
never know.
Why,
I tell
Ernie?
you, folks.
Why,
Oh, not that
Ernie?
again.
Oh, Roger Brown
Why,
You need
is
Ernie?
some
gonna eat a
You know who
hamburger.
you can fuck with. I've asked
I'm
you
going to
several
take
times.
this hamburger, honey,
I was going to buy you a
What are you
and
doing?
burger,
take this
Ernie.
hamburger and eat
You
it
little motherfucker.
piece by
But
piece.
no, you know who you can
It
fuck
will
with
have
and who you
cheese
can't.
on it. There you go. Good day.
See, he knows who he can fuck with. I've asked him several times within the past month. Go, have a burger. I'll buy you one. Motherfucker won't come out from behind, from that hiding. Few weeks now, matter of fact, too. Fuck you, Ernie. You say you're a child protector. You ain't shit. And we've said it all along. I've said it all along. That's why I brought back most of my videos. They're coming back, Ernie, just like you said. Oh, Benny, we're going to bring up where you said you was in Gatlinburg. Where was you at, Ernie? Where was you at? I got videos of where Yuns have been in Gatlinburg. Go back to my highlights. Ernie, you know who you can fuck with and who you can't. You fuck with people 1,000 miles away. You try to find somebody that you can't fucking find, that you say you found. But though you know where the fuck I'm at, and I've asked you to go out several times to eat. Oh, I tell you, it wasn't going to be to eat, all right. It was going to be to eat. I was going to fucking hurt you, boy. And it still can happen. I'm not hiding it no more. Whenever you said I did that to my mom, you motherfucker, you fucked yourself. I wish you had met me though. It would have been live. The whole fucking world would have got to see me knock you out. Now there. Who have you saved, Ernie? We'll ask it again. You go back in circles, so I guess we can too and just keep calling your deadbeat ass out. Why didn't you protect Tina's kids, Ernie? Why did you touch another man's wife, Ernie? Why didn't you protect the 12-year-old? Why didn't you protect the 15-year-old? But you're all for it. You don't know why? Because every fucking thing you stand for and teaching is teaching people how to become predators. Because you're a fucking predator yourself. And you're never going to change, Ernie, until somebody beats you down. You got owned on your own fucking channel. And he told the truth. You, Tina, Xander, exactly, Hope. They can clip, chip, whatever they fucking want to do. They can holler, oh, he's been paid. He's this and he's that. No, I'm me. You got to, just like that video that you said was okay. Jimbo even said it was okay. He was just a plan. That's what he's saying, stage name, but I don't believe it. Not one fucking minute. That's what he's a saying, but I don't believe it. I'd have to see papers to prove it. Which he may not spend time in jail, but I don't think they dropped it. Not that fucking serious of charges. Not that serious of charges. I don't think, unless they're. But you never know, stage. You never know. Look at the laws about marrying and shit in Kentucky at that time. So you never know. That's why he goes up there, you see. He won't do that shit somewhere else. Have you noticed it? It's always around Kentucky. Just speaking the truth. Have you ever noticed where all he gets called at? Kentucky. That's what he says, just kidding. My. It just dawned on me. Um, he's going back around in full circle again. See, whenever I learned a lot while I was there. Whenever we went to the racetrack and all that was it's Gamer Guy called it earlier. Whenever he said, or last night, whenever he said the views goes down, because stage name, I was going to beat his ass, and he wouldn't come the fuck out. I'm not upset. I'm talking loud. I'm just the way I talk. I'm going. Well, he brought up some shit about my mom. He said I killed my mother, and that pushed me over the fucking line. And I'm not done yet. His day is coming. He won't come out. He wouldn't come out. Fuck Ernie. He's going back around in circles again. Yes, he did. He said I killed my mom. My mom is deceased. My daddy is deceased. My mom was a drug addict, and he's blaming it on. He said I done it. See, that's the way he works. Is to try to get in between the crevices. His little skimpy, wimpy ass get into crevices and try to wiggle his way in there until he tears shit apart. Well, he ain't gonna tear me apart. I don't know, Hope. I don't know. I have no idea. And I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Give me just a second. Yes, Stage. He said it several times. He's a backstabbing motherfucker. And that pushed me over the limits. And that's, yes, Joey, yes. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm back. And I was actually trying to be legitimate for a minute because I was going to break his fucking neck. See, that pushed me whenever he said that about my mom, and nothing but lies. And that's all he's ever done is lied. He's brought people, and if I can figure out if I can figure out if I can figure out if I can get over from here, share a Facebook video through a sharing screen, I'm gonna work on that. They brought a woman, which I have it on my community post somewhere, and the way they work, he will bring people up that'll lie for him. And then I'll later down the line, he will say, oh, it ain't the truth. Luckily, Tina and them figured out that it wasn't the truth, it was a lie. And he did that shit. He's a liar. He tried to say that he found stuff at the racetrack. Oh, I'm getting in good shape stage now. And I understand what you're saying, but I intended on hurting him bad. But you know, there's always that one side. I've got kids. And I got to thinking about that too. And give me just a second. I've got kids. And I've got to thinking about that. What if I really do that? And I intended on doing it. I've got 4 girls. Well, I claim all of them. They're all mine. 4 biologically, and 1 3 that's not. But they're mine. And I got to thinking, why would I do that? Because he done showed he ain't gonna come out. So I just fucking let it go. I've got kids. And Julie, go on. No, I was going to break his neck, Julie. Don't you just go back and Jason, tell her to quit sending. I have nothing. I'm not doing it. Tell her to stop. Yes, stage name. He's back on to Summer Wells. And Julie, won't you just go on? If you're going to follow me, follow me. If not, get out. I don't care. Either way, stay. It don't make me no never mind. But you go back over there. Who's jealous? Who's fucking jealous of a predator? Who's jealous of somebody that touched Tina's kids? Who's jealous who talks down upon women like Savannah? Who talks down? Who's jealous of somebody that sexualizes people like Betty Washam? Who is jealous of somebody that caused a woman to lose every fucking thing she's got? That son of a bitch never paid for a fucking thing. Who's jealous of that? Have you fell and bumped your fucking head? That's a good question. Have you fell and dropped your fucking head? Get the fuck out of here. Benny actually fucking was doing something. Who's fucking jealous of that? Leave Benny out of it, motherfucker. Benny's his own goddamn person right now. I'm on Ernie fucking Predator Shell. If you don't like it, Julie, get out. Stage name, that's what let me, no, actually, just kidding. He's been talking about Summer for a very long time. But here lately, he's got back on it, you see, because he's dropping down. People's figuring his sorry ass out. Now, back to you, Stage. And it may sound like I'm screaming and I'm just loud, and I apologize for that. That's why I started my page. Because I removed all my videos, I got this little apparatus right here, and it is charging up. You want to know what's on that, Stage? Yeah, just kidding. You're right. You're right. I see what you're saying. Stage, I'll tell you what's on that video right here on this thing. Let me see. There's me, Tina, and Xander, and Nick. Okay, let me explain who Nick is. Nick and his wife was Tina and Xander's friend. Okay. And I've got proof to back up what I'm saying too. So whenever they start posting shit, you better, if you got a question, ask me. Because if I say it, I've usually got something to, well, about 99% of the time. Stage name, hang on a minute. About 90, if you got any questions, because they posted stuff like, oh, shamey, using this girl to do this. They posted one message from the daughter to me, and she did write me because she felt threatened by them. Let me explain why. Okay, let me tell you who Nick is. Nick and his wife was their friend. Okay. We're at a birthday party. And Ernie was there. And Nick was there, me, Tina, and Xander. And what's on this thing right here? Let me show it again, Tina. Your Stage. That's got it, but the conversation between me, Tina, and Xander, and Nick of where it was brought to Tina's attention and Xander's that the kids had spoke up and said, Ernie touches us like this all the time. Well, let me tell you what started that. Nick was one of their friends, him and his wife. Well, I make my page and start bringing it out, you see. Okay, first, let me back up. Let me tell you what started why the kids said this. And a lot of people don't know this. And that's why I'm going back over it. That's why I call it the highlights and this and that. Well, they're in the house and Nick's wife was in there and Ernie groped her sexually. Tina said it was a shoulder rub. Well, what's on this apparatus right here is coming straight from Nick and his wife. It was no shoulder rub. Ernie touched her inappropriately, and whenever she turned around and said something to the kids, oh, they're young, Stage. They're young. Two of them's young, one of them's older, and the oldest, I can't remember how old, but there's one like older. Okay. And whenever the woman called Ernie out on it, exactly, Stage, that's exactly right. And whenever the girl called Ernie out on it, the kid spoke up and said, Ernie touches us like this all the time. Well, Tina, I've got videos where Tina says, oh, it was just a shoulder rub. And I also got videos of where the proof is in the pudding. It was not no shoulder rub. And that's why I started my channel. And all this had been turned in. And I've also got it. Now, this is why the girl wrote that message that Tina has on. If I can figure out how to get over her, I'll do it. I'm going to play with my StreamYard a little more. People's helping me with my StreamYard, and oh, that's bad once I get it all figured out. Tina posted a video on hang on, I'll tell you if it's on, I'll tell you the name of it. Hang on. I don't know what, I want to say it was YouTube. Tina Simmerly. No, Predator. It must be on Predator Hunter Nation. Videos. On one of them, I'll have to find it. Whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, I'm not for sure. I'd have to look. But Tina posted, I don't know. It's just the name that they come up with, Stage. I have no fucking idea. They took and manipulated a video and said that, and it said that I was for hurting kids. I don't hurt kids. They manipulated a video for that crap, and I don't know, but on one of her pages, I can't remember, it's in blue. She says, Shamey exploiting my daughter. Well, what it is, her daughter messaged me and said that this didn't happen and this happened, this didn't happen. Well, this is the oldest daughter, guys. If I'm not mistaken, I'd have to go back and look. I've got all of it. But this is the same daughter that threatened her younger siblings because they, and I've got the proof in the messages of this too. The kids was wanting out because they get cussed, they get talked to like a dog, they get Tina, and I'm not the only one that said this. There've been others that said it, and there's more witnesses. She talks to them like a dog. She cusses them. I mean, and whenever the younger one under the oldest, and the other ones wanted help, well, they get somebody to help. The stage name, hang on. This is because of something else, Stage. This is the first time that this has happened. What I'm talking about is the second time. Well, the first time, the older daughter threatened to tell that the younger daughters was wanting help. Well, the younger daughter took and had people to call in because she wanted help. Well, whenever they found out that they was going to have to talk in front of Xander and Tina, they got scared. And I want to post. I've got the fucking screen. I've got it all. And that's why I started my page. Exactly. Stage. It's more than one time Stage. And they want to come at me. They want to say, anybody, go back through their history. If you're not for them, you're a pedophile. If you're not for them, you're a pedophile protector. If you're not for them, you're this and that. But that's why I started my page, is because and I'm not the only witness to it, of her cussing her kids and them not having no privacy. Them not having this, and it is sad. It's very sad. I've heard people say, and they're right. I'm not going to take, and I'm going to say this, if I have to put them out, I will. But whenever it comes down to it, the older one, they are nuts, Stage. Somebody brought this to my attention because I get pissed. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to go all out with it. And thank God I have friends that will say something you might ought to think about before you're doing that, because they might get bullied or this and that. Well, they're right. And it was brought to my attention. I've got everything right here. I've got it to where they manipulated thought that they actually, Ernie, whenever this happened, I don't know. I can see you, Prissy. Whenever it first happened, they had got on the phone, and I've got this too. Got on the phone and pretended like they was calling a detective. You know who the fuck they called? While the DCS worker was right there, they called Ernie fucking Shell. I've got it to where they think that they could manipulate the sheriff. They wanted the sheriff in this town to change because they thought that they could manipulate. I got that on video. I've got all kinds of shit. And they want to call it me. I've got it where they said that I was a human trafficker because I didn't believe the way they are. Hello, Joey. I appreciate all you guys. And I did remove them, but I still got every one of them. I brought a bunch of them back. I mean, and he says that they protect kids. No. It is much deeper. Because everything that Ernie talks about, he fucking does. To an extent. And he's teaching people. That's just my opinion. You can go back and watch all these fucking videos and figure out for yourself. And that's what they say it wasn't. But that's why they went to the racetrack. And that's why he's still bringing it up. I've got it too. where somebody called them out for trying to get her to say that the Homeland Security guy come and visited them. And whenever she wouldn't do it, they threatened to call DCS on her. And because she had talked to me, before she talked to me, she goes on their panel, on their post. He's got scammers. Mama, I'm gonna put it like this, stage name. He's a runner. He's a runner too. One of their runners has just recently got arrested not too long ago. So you figure out what kind of runner. Use your head. I'm not going. You know what I'm talking about. One of their drug runners got arrested not too long ago. See, I called all this shit out a long time ago, but no, nobody believed me. Guess what? Just about a week or so ago, I posted it on my panel. One of their drug runners got caught. He's a runner. And Gamer Guy was right. He is smart. He acts dumb, but he's smart. Exactly, stage name. Exactly. And just like I called out him being a predator, I wasn't the first one on YouTube or Facebook. There was many people calling them out before I ever got on YouTube. Yes, Phil is one of Ernie's old boyfriends. There's videos of him at his house, drugged out of his head. But though there's people on there. Mama Bird G, what are you doing? Hello. Here, give me a second. They come at me hard. Mama Bird G, I seen that. She used to have it on her page. If it's the video of the cult like shit, if that's one you're talking about, on Tina Simmerly page on YouTube. I'm gonna take Summer's name out of this now, because exploit. They made fun of me and everything else, which I don't care. I can care less. But anybody that's coming out and telling the truth, they'll go after them hard. They come after me hard. They wanted me locked up. They wanted me in jail. They claimed to work, and I'm telling you this because a lot of people don't know this. Like Stage, she didn't know what I just said. Had never heard of it, I guess. But if I have to post it and it comes down to it, I'll post them. I've got them, but the kids, I didn't want to do it, but I will. I removed them because it is kids. But they had me. I got it where they said that they was waiting on confirmation of me being arrested for human trafficking Hispanic males. I've got all because I come out against them and calling it out. Ernie Stode from China, he treated her like shit. He treated Savannah like shit. He treated Betty like shit. He treated Lisa like shit. Lisa went plumb down to nothing because she was blindly following. I feel sorry for her, but I'm pray that she's going to go back uphill now. But that ain't the only women he's done like that. There's many women like that. You know how many followers he had whenever he first started? Matter of fact, he let it slip. I can't remember the numbers, but he's had like 2 or 3 different changes on Facebook and YouTube. You want to know why he changed? Because he didn't send the people the medallions and the t-shirts and this and that. And Savannah, I don't, if she's just got money. She's just got money. And unfortunately, Tina had money. It come from her daddy's savings. It come from her deceased father's savings. And he swooped in like a hawk on a jackrabbit. Used her. And I'm just speaking the truth. Used her until it was gone. I caught him in a lie today. He didn't know how to answer it. Somebody asked him, said, Tina and Xander get their money back? Did Tina and Xander get their money back? He didn't know how to answer it. Well, let me tell you what they do in Kentucky. They take so much of it if you're found guilty and give the money back. If I'm not, I may be telling it backwards. At one time, hang on, let me make sure. It ain't Tina and Xander's money. It ain't Tina and Xander's money. It's the people's followers at the time that he had the other Facebook. YouTube. It ain't the followers now. Some of them it is, don't get me wrong. But whenever he changed, he got rid of all them. It ain't Tina and Xander's money. The people like BDAC, people like his other followers, raised money up. Tina and Xander raised the money up on Facebook, YouTube and Facebook because they was streaming both. It ain't Tina and Xander's $5,000. It belongs to the people. But he didn't know how to answer that. You don't know why? Right here's why I don't think it's over. Because he didn't know how to answer it. He don't know how to answer it because it's not over. They at one point will give you the money back. Hang on a minute. How much do you get back in? If the defendant is found guilty, the court will keep 10%, but not less than 5%. If the defendant is found not guilty, the full amount of the bond will be returned. He didn't know how to answer that. You can go back on his live if he ain't private it and look at it. What are you talking about, 280 truth hurts? It was the whole $5,000 cash bond is what he was on. I don't know how much they put on, but I know they raised a bunch of fucking money on their lives for him to get out. If the defendant is found guilty, the court will keep 10%, but not less than $5 of the amount you posted as a service fee. If the defendant is found not guilty, the full amount of the bond will be returned. I do too, Redstone. I honestly to God do. Because somebody asked him that, and he didn't know how to answer it. He got stumbled up. It caught him off guard. If you listen to everything he says, you can catch him getting stumbled up. And whenever people question him, watch out. Watch out, boys and girls. Put on your seatbelts because he gets wild. And that's why now and I removed the name under here. So he got on here. First thing, you know what he said? Well, not the very first thing, but as soon as Mama T, I guess Benny's supposed to have come into his chat or something. He said, Benny Keys, I've got something for you, boy. Justice for Summer Wells. And then he proceeded on to say, all the videos where you said you was in Gatlinburg, they're all going to be brought back out. Yeah, Kentucky's like that. Kentucky, look at it. It speaks for itself. This has been going on for a long time. Exactly, Truth Hurts. And that's what he's doing. And I was watching Gamer Guy, and Gamer Guy hit it right on the head. But whenever he said, with everything he said, Ernie's going right back. He's going right back. Exactly, Chasing Justice. He's so full of crap. He can't tell the truth. He puts on that. Look at the Predator hat. I bet that was a big scam too. The big old scammer. Which I've been called a scammer too, but I actually appreciate people who helps me. I appreciate everybody that's helped me. He don't appreciate nothing. Ernie is selfish. Ernie Shell's just about Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell uses his sheep and used the sheep prior to the YouTubes he's got now. He had way more people that followed him and this and that. And then he swapped up. He swapped up. And the medallions, he claimed, and I got a video. I don't know if it's in one of my highlights things. He said he didn't he's been caught in lies 2 or 3 times over it. He said he never sold medallions one time. He never sold shirts one time. And then he's bringing shirts up again and somebody called him out on it. And then he said, oh, we sold out. And and whenever he said sold out, that was for the shirts the first time and some kind of stupid medallions. And he said, and I've got it in video where it shows that he admitted to trying to sell medallions and memberships. And did you know, Stage Name, that he asked everybody for their ID and driver's license and stuff? Did you know that? This was the first time. See, he got off, if you think back, he got off YouTube for a little while. Right after, I don't know what they was. He claimed that he was having special medallions made, Stage Name, to give people to sell. And people actually paid for them. He actually paid for them. People actually paid for the shirts and the medallions. But if you think about it and look back, he got off YouTube for a while. Well, first, he had all them followers. The followers that was giving him money and bought the medallions, supposed to be shirts and medallions. Well, he moves on to something else. He found something else to do. He shuts it down. And I guess half of the people ain't following him no more. There's Savannah and all them other ones. Well, he comes back up. He comes back up with another one doing the same thing over, and people still sends him money. And somehow or another, he got rid of the people that was most of them that followed him whenever the videos about Dixon and Shanks. Yeah. I don't know, Linda. He's talked down to so many of them. Yes. Yes, Angie girl. I just ain't said all of them back yet. You're right, Redstone. Redstone knows. He knows how he treated Savannah. She knows how he treated a lot of them women, and he still does. Like whenever Ash Ruggaroo, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. That's why if you notice, whenever she was on his panel, he was trying to make it like she was a predator. and he was getting in her business, and other people had found out her business, which was none of their business. He was insinuating that she was a predator. He was insinuating, trying to sexualize her, and he's done it to several people. You are right, Mama Bird G. Trust me, I've got a lot of people pissed at me, but I'm going to keep it going. I'll take up for what I do. And he ain't got no other 74,000. What'd he do? Buy them? Yeah, but Linda, I get a little carried away and take stuff out on people. Like, I'm going to bring this up. Like, I got aggravated. Whenever my kid was brought up. Well, I went about that the wrong way because I went into fucking protect mode. Is what I did. And I said stuff that I should not have. And I'm just explaining what happened. Well, why I was aggravated about was really, and I took it out on other people. I went into fucking protect mode and said stuff I ought not have, whenever the true fact was I was actually pissed because they ain't supposed to be on them fucking sites. They are not supposed to be on them sites. And it was TikTok. Well, come to find out, she had snuck and made one, and now then she can't fucking remove it. I never knowed she had one. They ain't supposed to be on them sites like that. They ain't supposed to be on fucking TikTok or there's another one. It was Snapchat. I know, Redstone, and that's what I'm talking about. He didn't know until I said it. I just went into fucking protect mode, and what I should have done went about it another way. I was actually mad because I went into fucking protect mode. That's all they are to it. But the real reason I was actually pissed whenever I should have thought about it before I spoke was I should have went to them, straight to the source, and I did right after that. I got to thinking about it, and that's usually what my problem is, and that's why I've got people that will bring it. You might ought to think before you say this. You might ought to think before you say this because, and it happens here recently quite a bit because I'm hard headed. I speak before I think. I'm not gonna lie, and I should have just went to them and made them understand to take it fuck down. It was nobody's fault. Nobody knowed that was that, but I just took it overboard. That's that. You are right, Redstone. Me too. They don't belong on them things. I don't even think it's still up, but I'm making them fucking figure out how to take it down. Period. Because I didn't even know she had it. But I can also say that whenever it was brought to people's attention, I'll tell you, whenever it was brought to people's attention, like I'm going to say rap, because it was brought to his attention and he had no clue. But these people over here that brought it to his attention, look at this. The people that brought it to his attention is the same people we're exposing for being clowns, for being predators, for being scam artists, because they wanted to divide And I let it happen on a lot of stuff. I mean, and that's exactly what happened. I'm a teddy bear prick. I can be. I'm not going to lie. I try not to be. I'm trying to stop that. Yeah, well, it's all good, Stage. It's all good. It's all good. But the people that brought it to his attention was just trying to cause trouble because they was mad at me, they're mad at me, and they caught the opportunity to try to make it a little bit worse, if that makes sense. They're trying to, what they was trying to do was show out that I'm a predator whenever I'm not, you see. And that's the only reason they did that. And then whenever she brought Tina, I'm talking about Tina Simmerly, brought it to my TikTok. Well, I've only got like 2 videos on there that I did. But I like watching TikTok. I don't go on there posting videos because I don't want to show. I hardly show my face here. I do, but I don't. If that makes sense. But TikTok, I know nothing about it. I just know how to go on there and look. Well, I go to scrolling through there one day, and I see this woman breastfeeding. Well, and she was holding up a sign. She had said something to the effect, I'm taking up for my rights and this and that. And that's what that was about. I was taking up, and everybody like Hope, and I'm pretty sure if I remember, Hope, you have a different feeling about that, don't you? Breastfeeding in public. If there's somebody that brought it to my attention, they have a different way of believing. Well, that's their um, way of believing, and there's nothing wrong with that. I can't remember who it was. I thought it was Hope, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Was it you, Hope? But it was a right in my mind, a right for the woman to stand up. Well, that's where that come in at. And the same people that tries to divide and conquer, the people that's standing up for the truth, come over and made it more than what it is. Well, I don't want people to think I'm sexualizing crap because, and Rat didn't know that. He just knowed it was there. I mean, I'm just speaking the truth. He just knowed that it was there. And they made it bigger than what it is. But I'm just showing you that's how they work. If you ain't for them, they'll try to tear you down. And that's a good point right there of how they tried to tear me down. And people, unfortunately, lives. But anyways, and that's what they're about. But there's a whole lot more than what started this, man. It started on oh Lord, I'm a man, but anyways. Um I've got it where stage, I got it where they was making fun of somebody that was in jail, had a jail ministry, and baptizing people. I've got it to where they was stalking a police officer. I've got it to where they was making fun of people. Oh Lord. Okay. I'm reading you. Uh, making fun of whenever on one of her lives, she brought up Katina. Now this was the other day. Katina Diaz Well, Katina Diaz is one of the ones they claimed had something to do with Summer Wells again. Okay. Well, Katina Diaz had nothing to do with that bullcrap of people. Hello, Roger. People miss. It's just where they're painting there. Well, I have it to where that Katina Diaz is why they come out against her is Tina and them was talking about their biracial grandkids. Now I've got all this on my right over here on this little apparatus. I ain't got all of them posted back up yet. Yeah, you're exactly right in my opinion, Lips, because whenever I had them on my panel, they was drunk all the time. I'm not gonna lie. They was drunk all the time. And if you're drunk all the time, constantly, how can you protect your kids? How? Yeah, I've got this little apparatus right here. Right there. I'm going to stage. I'm going to post them all back. That's what I've got right there charging. I sure did. I sure did. And they was drunk all the time. I've been around a while, guys. I'm going to go, that's why I ain't posted them. I'm going to go back and post. Go through it and look, but I'm going to post them too. I mean, yeah, they was drunk all the time. And like I said, if you're drunk constantly, how are you going to, if both parents are drunk, don't get me wrong, it's okay to have a drink. And if both parents are drunk all the time, how can you do it? I mean, you've got to have somebody not drunk, but both of them was drunk constantly. If I can find them again stage, I will. I've got them somewhere in my privates. In my privates. And I don't really, I'm not a true crime channel or nothing, but that's a sad situation because somebody knows what happened. Somebody knows what happened. And there's no doubt. That little girl, I heard you. Did that come out wrong, didn't it? Oh, in my private video. Oh, Lord. So you guys, I've been on here over an hour. You too. You're welcome, Stage. And I'm trying my best to quit all the cussing and crap too. But I get a little carried away, so. You guys, I'm gonna get off here for a while. I may go back live tonight or something. Yeah, you're catching everything, Hope. You got them ears up like a. Hey, Hope, you got them ears perked up like a horse. You can hear everything, can't you? Oh. Thank you, Real Gypsy.
I'm gonna lay down with Dixie.
Yeah, you're on high alert. You stage name, you be careful. I'm gonna act like Ernie now. Anybody wants to donate, donate. If not, don't. I'll be called a cult leader. But yeah, you guys have I may come back on to later tonight. His goofiness. Oh Lord. You guys be safe. I'll see you guys later.